Side characters, side characters, side characters. Sometimes the most irrelevant piece of shit characters that ever really exist, or some of the most grandest characters that you honestly would think that'd be like the main damn character. But we ain't here to talk about lore or anything to talk about that. We're here to talk about titties, ass, and all that you obviously know with my crippling debt. But anyway, when it comes down to things, we gotta talk about the side characters, that is the female variety, and which game honestly has some of the best ones. Spoiler alert, I only listed like 3 different games, which one has more side characters than another, and I think you can understand what game it might end up being because it rhymes with Renshin Binback. But anyway, but let's go to the side characters of the Danganronpa variety. Honestly, when it comes down to things, there's only 2 characters that's worth my time, that's honestly worth a side character that's worth mentioning, and that's Maki. Maki is definitely one of the best ones in the entire series, in my personal opinion, and definitely one of the ones I would say that is underutilized, honestly, because yeah, we see her with her little arc, and yeah, she did survive at the end, but at the same time, did we really get everything that we want out of Maki? Did we really get to see everything that we wanted to see? Sure, we got to spend time with her more than other people, like one blonde lady that I absolutely like, and that's some bullshit that y'all just killed in the first damn chapter, but still, nonetheless, I still enjoy her nonetheless, and honestly, the Gensai material on her is very grand. But when it comes down to things, yes, Maki would definitely be a pick. And if someone even dare complain, talking about some, will Maki survive? So she's technically part of the main character cast. Fine, then Peko Yama. She's still the same way. Still, when it comes to her, same, pretty much I feel the same way as I would feel about Maki, honestly. She's perfect in every single way, outside of not having a life, but when it comes down to things, still would like Peko at the same time, you know? So that will probably even it out for your bitch ass. And if you thought for a second I was gonna pick Mew, you're crazy, because ain't nobody gonna force no impregnancies on me. Now it's time to go into a whole ass cafe that serves you some curry and be like, you finally came back. About damn time. Did you pay the bill? If you didn't, I'm beating your ass with a shotgun. When it comes down to things, Persona. And when it comes down to things, damn, there's a lot of characters in this game that you can absolutely just see and pick, but also you can't pick because of this video. And if you're thinking, well, I want Futaba, can't do that. Main character side of like cast of people, honestly. So you can't necessarily have Futaba, you can't have Makoto, you can't necessarily have anybody like that. Even if we go down the series, you want Rize, you want some bit of Rize Kuchi, can't have that. You can't have Rize Kuchikawa. Honestly, that's not how that's gonna be. Some detective booty of Naoto? Nope, that's not possible. Even on the P3, you want some of that Mitsuru booty? Nope, you ain't gonna have that. Yukari? Absolutely not. Even if she does look fine as hell, even though I don't know anything about P3, but still, nonetheless, can't have her. Still part of the main character pact. So what is the characters that I will be looking for? Well, the only characters I think that is worth a damn in this entire series would be Kawakami. I feel like this is the obvious pick because definitely if it was any other situation, it will probably be Laborious. But when it comes down to things, you can't go wrong with Teacher-san. You can't go wrong with that. Honestly, there's too many fan arts of her. There's too many different things when it comes to her. It just makes you generally just like her, even though she will go digging the hell at your ass in the beginning. But still, nonetheless, you mean to tell me you wouldn't want that? There is nothing wrong with this lady right here. She's just living her best life, even though she got a student killed one time. But that's perfectly fine. You know what? Who cares? Come over here. We need some maids over here that can give me some nice ass massages, because that's totally normal in this type of reality. But anyway, now we gotta go on to the game where, you know, it has a lot of money doused into it because you like to spend money on gacha shit because, oh my gosh, I gotta C6 my Barbara some shit. Genshin Impact, because of course it does. And I'm gonna break the rules on this bitch, mainly because there is too many damn side characters in this damn game. Way too many. You think I'm gonna just sit here and pick one? No, we're gonna go by nation and basically pick at least 2 characters, and then we're gonna just delve into it, and that's basically how that's gonna go. Now, off to the land of the drunken ass bitches, where the whole god of that city is. He's a trap with extensions and basically just want to get banged in the asshole by literally every person and would just be happy to take it. It's Mondstadt. Obviously, there's too many fine women in Mondstadt. I cannot help this. This is some bullshit, and I do not approve. However, we gotta make some choices here. One choice we gotta make, honestly, is Eula. Eula's too damn fine. She has the biggest, slappiest of booties in the entire game. It just is what it is. I'm sorry, Dia. You cannot compare to Eula's fine ass. It just is what it is. Not saying that Dia ain't fine, but How do you pick? I would like to pick the end user license agreement, please. That's what I would like to see. And then for the second pick, this was pain because I ain't gonna necessarily lie. I was out there with, you know, the idol queen of the church or a lady that likes to stay in her laboratory too damn long and try to make something sweet. Honestly, but I'm gonna have to go with Barbara on this one because she's just more out there, honestly. Plus, she likes spicy hot things, which, according to a lot of YouTubers, y'all don't like spicy hot things, meaning you're a bitch. But when it comes down to things, I can deal with that. Sucrose, I'm sorry, I love you so much, but damn it, you cannot be on this list today. You just cannot be on this list. But hey, think about it like this. At least he was able to beat Rosaria in my eyes. But anyway, when it comes down to the Chinese land of Liyue, we had to go ahead and go slap Ganyu on this list immediately. If you don't have Ganyu on your list immediately, you're going to get arrested by law. But when it comes down to literally anybody else, you have a wide variety of options. Do I pick the cat girl that is super busy and always trying to boss you around even during sex and you ain't gonna have the best time, she's gonna make you feel like shit? Or do you want to go ahead and be with the nice shiny hash brown who is gonna be basically making some rock ass music and busting your eardrums? Or should you go for the character that nobody plays? Honestly, there's so many options in Liyue to the point you kind of want to go insane. But I'm gonna say Hu Tao for this one, honestly. Now, Yujin was like literally like the best option I was thinking of, but then I remembered Hu Tao and I was like, oh shit, yeah. Kinda gotta go for that, honestly. Mainly because she's fun. She's fun, even though her rapping skills is dog shit. But when it comes down to things, I'd rather have someone like Hu Tao on my side all day, every day, constantly making me laugh, making me feel good about things, even though she wants secretly my downfall to be something so, you know, she can put me in a damn box and send me off to the afterlife. But when it comes down to things, I still rather would deal with Hu Tao though. I feel like people just slack on Hu Tao just because she ain't shit, or literally she runs a funeral parlor and do a bunch of wild ass things. Sometimes you need to be that wildness in your life, and that's what Hu Tao brings into mind, honestly. And I know Yelan is out there too, but honestly, I feel like I would just deal with Yelan with a one night stand because I feel like she's gonna try to be secretive and try to be, you know, spying on my ass in different locations, be like, where's the weed? I don't necessarily know Yelan, maybe you can find it in my pants or something. Weeaboo country, the land of homelessness, I mean Japan, I mean fucking Inazuma. Just like Mondstadt, there's too many effing characters that are just way too damn fine for their own damn good. But there's only two people I can pick, and it's gonna be a very difficult choice. One of them has to be Yoimiya, mainly because Yoimiya is just super fun, and if you ever started a family with her, she's gonna be the perfect mother. Honestly, she just does. She likes to hang around with kids a lot, and she definitely likes to do explosions, which she's just like a grown-up version of Klee, which I can absolutely be okay with. Granted, I'll also be okay with Klee too, because screw you, I don't care. And then for my second pick, I would probably have to go with a little bit more reasonable pick. I would have to say Ayaka, honestly, when it comes down to things, because like Miko would just probably lie to your ass and just be pranking you constantly, probably like, oh, you remember the marriage proposal that you did and we all got married and whatever? Yeah, that was a lie. Why? We're both Fox people, why are you bullying me? Shuki would probably call me a dumbass behind my back, and I ain't got time for that, honestly. Sayu just goes to sleep too damn much, and that's an unfortunate fact about real Asian women. And then Shogun, how am I supposed to deal with that? Lady don't even know what romance is, so I bet she don't know what sex is too. And I ain't got time for this bullshit, like some Peter Grill, oh, the stories come and give you a type of child, you know, type of nonsense when it comes to the Shogun, so I'd rather not. And Kokomi, no one likes Kokomi, the bitch is boring. And to the most confusing place in the entire Genshin map at the time of this recording, because it doesn't know if it want to be a sand place or a forest place, Sumeru. Now, Sumeru has a bunch of fine agriculture, fine bunches of things that you can do and see, and definitely got a pile of women that is definitely something that you could drool over. But when it comes down to my personal pick, it's gonna have to be, number one, Candace, because absolutely, there is no effing way you can say, oh, I don't want Candace, I will beat you with a bat, do not play me. Candace is the perfect finest lady in all of this, of literally all of Tavas, honestly, and there is no possible way you can say, yes, I don't want Candace. Candace is trash. F you. I'm going to come to your house and beat you with an actual, okay, let me stop because you two might actually think that's a real threat. What point is, Candace is perfect, there is nothing wrong with that. And the last person I would go for is a really hard choice between either Nilo or Kale, because Kale is actually kind of fine too, but she kind of doesn't know what she's doing half the time. But Nilo is also really nice too, and I feel like you could start a family easily with Nilo, so Kale, yeah, let's go for Kale. I ain't gonna necessarily lie, I've been thinking about some dirty doubts about Kale too, and it's not necessarily helpful, so Kale might have to be there. Honestly, plus Nilo is like a Barbara type character too, so you know, it is what it is. But still, nonetheless, I would still like to pick Nilo if I ever had the chance. So Nilo is definitely going to be like a side character that I would like to have on the background. But Kale will probably be the first one I could probably give a chance to, honestly. Also, she reminds me of Futaba from Persona 5 a little bit. And a last minute random character of all side characters when it comes down to things of any type of fiction and media entirely, it will be Neapolitan from Ruby. Yes, Neapolitan is the best damn character in the entirety of Ruby, and I don't want to hear a damn word about it. Ruby is only good because she got a good amount of porn on her, so that's about the only good thing about her. Yang and Blake are gay, so I can't necessarily divulge into that unless I just go to my reality Kakatsu story and just bang them too, and then they just fall for me, which is the best damn reality I've ever seen. And then Weiss, who the hell is that? So I don't really care. But Neapolitan is definitely the only character that will make me want to watch Ruby a little bit, even though I would never do that because the fanbase is absolute shit. But outside that, Neapolitan is actually the perfect being though. Like, she can slip that whole entire umbrella upside my ass and I'll be perfectly fine with that. Also, I bet Neapolitan's hair tastes like actual ice cream. If it tastes like actual strawberry, I'm marrying that thing 100%. So yeah, that's basically the end of the video. Have a blessed day. Shut up.